There are no minimum standards for playground quality in Ontario, and until we came along, nobody was looking to see overall how do Ontario playgrounds measure up. My name's Kelly Gallagher-Mackay. I'm an assistant professor in the Faculty of Liberal Arts at Wilfrid Laurier University, and I've just finished a report with Ophea, Ontario's Physical and Health Education Association, called Schoolyards Count. So what we tried to do was create a systematic picture of playground quality across Ontario using a tool that someone else had validated. And what we found was that the overall quality of schoolyards in Ontario is really not very good, and the range of quality in Ontario is very wide. Schools could get a score anywhere between -8 and 88, and what we found is that 3/4 of Ontario playgrounds had scores less than half that, so in the bottom half of quality. And what does that translate to in a really concrete way? Well, it means that 10% of Ontario schools do not have a field, any kind of field to play in. 17% of schools don't have a court for games like basketball. It means that there's really missed opportunities for kids' physical activities in our schoolyards. When you think about it, every school has, on average 300 kids who have literally hours a day in their schoolyard where they could have a chance to be more active and do some playing. And so when we see that 2/3 of schoolyards are more than 30% pavement, or a lot of schoolyards have no shade at all, 13%, it means that kids aren't getting a sort of full-rounded opportunities for great outdoor play at school. My field is law and society, and it makes me realize, well, where's the public policy here? Why don't we have minimum standards? These are things we could make rules about, and we choose not to. Richer schools tend to have better playgrounds, and there are no rich schools with terrible playgrounds in Ontario. So we do need those minimum standards to make sure that every kid has access to an outdoor space that has greenery, opportunities to learn about nature through low maintenance things like no-mow zones or butterfly gardens, that they have a safe way of getting to school under their person power, because that makes a huge difference in the amount of physical activity every day people get. Schools share with families the responsibility for getting kids moving. We know that when kids are outdoors, they move more, they self-regulate more, they're more likely to be calm and less anxious, they're likely to do problem solving and creative play, so it's terrific for sort of all kinds of educational and health reasons. It's a key part of well-being.